Up early, getting ready for the day, and I put aside all the problems in my way while I'm just chilling, just chilling.
Welcome back, guys, to the show with H and Joe. I feel so nervous and like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to look at the camera. Am I supposed to look at you?
I don't know where to put my hands.
Literally. So I know it's been forever and a day, literally.
Yes.
The last time we did a podcast was
I just looked. It says a year ago in October.
So it's been over
a year and
a
few months, yeah.
But we kind of had been on like Facebook. Like I think I went on Facebook a few times last year. And I want to say at the beginning of the year, not even. So definitely. If y'all really don't keep up with my Facebook, I was pregnant. A lot of y'all had been waiting for that to happen. Well, it happened. And she was born on October 17th of 2021.
Yes.
She just turned 4 months on the 17th, which was a few days ago. It was another girl. If y'all didn't know, we had another girl. And her name is Medley Rhyme. It is a musical name too, guys. And we just kind of went with it. Everybody thought we were going to name her Melody, but we didn't. We ended up going with Medley just because the meaning of it, I felt like just fit perfect for our baby that we lost, and then Harmony and Symphony. So we just kind of went with that. So you can kind of look up the meaning of that if you want to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah. So a lot has kind of happened. We've had a baby. A lot has happened. Like, what? We're in 2022. So a lot has happened. Happened in 2021.
Time for me in this between COVID
and now.
I know COVID's still going on, but COVID and like 2020, I guess, and now I don't even remember anything.
Me neither.
Like it's literally just a huge blur.
And it just went by so fast.
So fast. And it's kind of, in my mind,
it's kind of scary.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know, I don't know if everybody's like that or if it's just a me in my mind or you in your mind thing. Like,
no, I don't know.
It's kind of scary.
Nobody does nothing that much, we don't. We've never done anything, but I feel like we haven't really done anything at all.
Yeah.
Like we really didn't go out. Whenever I found out I was pregnant, because we're all scared because of all this crazy shit. So we didn't go out because I was pregnant. So we really just kind of stayed home. Mm-hmm. If we did go anywhere, it was literally to the people's houses that we knew. Or not, I'm not going to say knew that we're safe because you don't know. But where we felt comfortable, me being, because I was pregnant. And the girls too. So we literally just went to my dad's family's, which was just my aunt's houses.
Yeah, definitely. My mom,
his mom, we still currently live with my grandparents, if anybody was wondering. So we're cautious because of my grandparents as well. And we go to my parents' house, which my parents literally don't go nowhere. Yeah. My stepdad, he basically works by himself. My mom's a stay-at-home mom, so those were the only places we would really, really go. I'm not gonna say we didn't go nowhere at all, but we really pretty much stayed home now that I think about it, all 2021.
Since all of this was a blur, I think we've already told everybody this. You know what I mean?
We might have, so we might be repetitive, guys.
It's literally confusion, in our minds.
Yeah.
We literally don't know where we left off.
Yeah.
Where we were at,
or what we told y'all and what we didn't tell y'all. It's been a lot, and I don't know what made us get our freaking head out of our ass and finally do it. We had been saying we're gonna do it, but when I'm just gonna warning this, I might cry because I'm still really emotional, guys, and we're gonna be pretty transparent of what's been going on in our lives, guys, because since we haven't been here, of course, now, how do I say it without me trying to sound like I'm all cool, since we're on YouTube and Facebook and stuff, people look at us how I look at YouTubers and other influencers and stuff. And so now that I have been one of y'all basically looking at everybody, what's been going on with all the cheeseman with the YouTubers and people on TikTok and all that stuff. So we're just gonna kind of be transparent in that. But so what has been going on? So it was a shitty 2021 year. Like literally.
Yeah. Is there something buzzing?
It's the fridge.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell, bro? I was like, is that me?
This year, guys, or last year, we lost like a lot of people. Literally, we were at a funeral like in 3 months in a row. H's grandma passed away.
Grandma O?
Yes, in September, right?
Yeah.
In September. And then, yeah, I know I'm going to cry. And then, want to say 2-3 weeks later, if that, his aunt actually had passed away too, guys. So we were literally
just back to back
at funerals. And then my grandma ended up passing away, guys. And it was just so crazy because she actually passed away in November. And we ended up doing an early Thanksgiving because my cousin, I'm pretty sure some of y'all see me post, she was running for Miss U.S., Texas, something. She was running for like a pageant, something big. So my cousin ended up deciding, like, let's celebrate Thanksgiving early because they were going to be gone to Florida that week. And literally, guys, I think we celebrated early Thanksgiving on Sunday or Saturday. Mm-hmm. And my grandma ended up passing away that following Friday, guys. And it was just so crazy. Like, whenever, like, people say life is short, like, I never realized it till that day. Because she was fine. Like, for me to say, like, oh, my grandma looked sick or she looked tired. Like, it was just crazy. Thankfully, she got to meet Medley before she passed away. And it was just crazy because we were literally just talking about how many great-great-grandchildren she had. Because she had great-grandchildren and I think great-great-grandchildren. And it was like we were just talking about how it's nothing but girls. So it had just been really, I guess, depressing and sad, literally. Literally.
Yeah.
And then just me being pregnant too, guys. Like, this pregnancy was by far the worst pregnancy ever. Like, as in, like, how it made me feel. I was even diabetic. If y'all didn't keep up with me on TikTok, because I was trying to do TikTok videos and then I stopped because it was just a lot for me. I ended up being diabetic where I just had to watch what I eat. And then at the end of my pregnancy, I ended up having to take insulin. So that was just a lot for me because they're like, oh, you could even be freaking diabetic after you have the baby, or your baby could be diabetic. So I have all this running through my head. Then we've already lost a baby, and then my doctor's like really bluntly with me, like, you've got to make sure you're taking care of yourself because being diabetic can cause the same thing that has happened to you in the past. So I had all of that there too. So it was just a lot. And then this is where we're gonna be transparent. Me and H, I don't even know, like, we weren't seeing eye to eye. Like,
yeah,
we're still, everything's still very rocky, guys. Like, to be completely honest, like, we don't know what's gonna happen a week from now. We don't know what's gonna happen like a month from now. Like to be completely honest, we don't know if, like, us saying that, we're saying, like, we don't know if we're gonna be together in literally 2 days from now, 3 days from now. Like, it's been
tough.
Yes, like, real tough. And I told H that I wanted to come on here and tell everybody because why we were having problems because we didn't post, which some of y'all kind of, I want to say, kind of knew something was going on, but there was some of y'all that would, like, tell me, like, oh my god, like, y'all's relationship or UNH this, and I'm just like, no, like,
yeah,
like, we're having problems. Like, we don't know what's even gonna happen. Like, we didn't, like, right now I want to say we're more
okay,
yes, than we were.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, literally, guys, when I mean I didn't know if we were gonna be together, we were both, like, on the same page. Like, usually in the past when we had relationship problems, it was, like, more one-sided. Like, yeah,
definitely.
And this time it was like both of us, like, okay, I think, like, this is done. Like, there's nothing else, like, we can do. And the only reason why we didn't do it is because we just didn't want to jump on it. because we were like mad or we were fighting at the time or whatever it was.
Yeah, you can never really make decisions when
we would like sleep on it, and then we would just like literally take everything day by day, and then there would be a week that we were like fine and like, oh dang, everything's gonna be okay good. And then the same thing over again. And there, I don't want to say there was like one specific reason, because there wasn't, guys. Like being pregnant, our situation, like still, like, to be completely honest, us still being here at my grandma's kind of sucked. Like we did almost have a house, but it didn't fall through, which sucked too. Yeah. And that kind of just like we were like, oh yeah, we're finally gonna have our own space. So because right now, like, we can't even really argue or fight.
Yeah, like that could be.
We kind of like, and I want to say like that's a big reason why we haven't like jumped on it neither, because we haven't even got to really fight or argue or whatever you want to call it. Like we kind of just like, well, we're here at my grandma's. We can't be freaking crazy. I can't freaking yell at you. I can't freaking throw something at you. Like we can't do none of that. So we've kind of just been like taking it day by day. Like sometimes I'm like, we sleep with separate blankets, or I'm like, don't freaking touch me. He'll freaking sleep in the girls' room, or he'll freaking sleep in the room where he plays the game. Like, yeah, it's been a lot, guys. And then having like a newborn baby with two guys, like in all this too, you're like, is it like because, or me more, I'm like, is it because of like, you know, I'm still going through it, like my emotions are still out of whack, like,
yeah, so it could really be.
We don't know what it is, guys. Like we don't know if like this is just like a done deal, or like it's just everything that's going on around us. Like we don't know. But I just told H, like, I wanted to come on here and just like be honest, because I see everybody, like, especially Les and Alex, like, oh my gosh, they're just so perfect. He just loves her so much. And not just them specifically, like all YouTubers, like, oh, they just love each other so much. Their life is so perfect. But it's not, guys. Like, I'm pretty sure some of y'all are gonna be like, what the hell? Like, really? Like, y'all are really going through that? Like, but it's everybody. Like, it's life. And I'm not ashamed, because I used to be so embarrassed to like tell people like we're going through stuff. And I don't know why I used to be like that.
I've never been embarrassed about anything.
No, he hasn't, and that's annoying to me.
I mean, there should be no reason. Like, I mean, you should never really hide behind this fraudulent thing. You know what I mean? Like, it just should never be like that. Shit, if you're having problems, let somebody know. Maybe they could help you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, maybe people could help us. We don't know. Yeah,
and that was like a big reason too. Like, I didn't want to hide nothing, guys, because a lot of people are embarrassed to like talk about like relationship problems. Like, nobody ever knows that you're having relationship problems until A, you're divorced, or B, like everything is back to.
I think a lot of people go back to like, don't ever tell nobody what you're going through and shit like that, because somebody's rooting for it. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But like,
we'll root for it because we don't even know what's gonna happen,
I mean,
guys.
People can root for it all they want, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's always our decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and not just that, but even I'm pretty sure people like root for it whenever like you're doing like absolutely great in your relationship or whatever, guys.
I got faith, y'all. I do.
So do
I think lately I've had more faith in her.
Yes.
Lately.
But I've been going through it, guys, like with my emotions. Maybe I do have postpartum depression, but I guess it's like a lot more different than whenever with Harmony, because you even seen it. You're like, yeah, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, but I mean, that shit, maybe I'm depressed too.
And so like I like go through it, guys. Like literally there's days like I don't even want to like do nothing. I just like want to sleep. Like, I'm like, nothing freaking fits me. I'm freaking fat now. Like, which I do feel like that still, but there's really days where I'm just like, oh my God, like I just can't like deal with this. Or like if you're a mom, you know, you just start thinking about all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah. Not like, no, I don't want to scare nobody. Like, I'm not like thinking like, oh my gosh, I want to take my life. No, like I'm not that bad, but like I just think of like, oh my God, like I'm just always at home, or like I don't do nothing, or like dang, I can't even take a shower sometimes because the baby's crying, or if the baby's not crying, I don't want to like leave the baby in her bed. And which thankfully Harmony and Symphony have been really good big sisters.
Yeah.
And they're pretty hands-on, but not hands-on enough where they go and try to grab the baby.
No.
Because that's what we were scared of with Harmony.
I think they're even scared to do that.
Yeah. Especially because they see how much she moves.
Yeah.
But, so, and this baby, guys, she's like she's our fourth baby, technically. Third one that we got to raise. I'm so paranoid, guys. Literally, ask H. I'm so paranoid. So right now, she sleeps basically through the night. Like, if she wakes up one time at night, like, that's a lot. Usually she doesn't wake up till like 5 in the morning, and sometimes if she's super tired, she won't wake up till like it's almost time for me to get up and get Symphony dressed for the day, guys. But I'm still constantly waking up to make sure that she's breathing or whatever, guys. And
she's a really good baby for the most part.
Yeah,
she's
very
really
good. I'm just so paranoid. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the pandemic neither, guys, because you read all this stuff and you're like it's already scary being a mom, like,
yeah.
You know. And then on TikTok, literally, I fucking see all this stuff. I'm like, why is this popping up on my stuff? Like, I don't want to see that. Because then I'm like, oh my gosh, what if she has that? Like, literally, guys, I drive myself crazy, like, with this baby. And I feel like that, too, in itself just doesn't, like, help everything that's going on with us neither. Because I'm, like, so just, I don't know.
So paranoid.
So paranoid.
I think she get mad at me because I'm not paranoid.
Yeah, because I'm just like, do you not care? Like.
Yeah, I do, but I'm not paranoid.
So it's literally like, it's a lot, guys. And then like how I was saying, like, we almost had a house, guys, and I guess it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't, for whatever reason it was. And then now I'm like, damn, we're never gonna find a house. Literally, rent is freaking ridiculous. But I try to think about the positive. My grandparents are already like, well, my grandparents are old. Like, my grandparents are.
And their house is massive, y'all. So, like, literally, we're on one side of the house, and they have the other side
of the house.
But I mean, still, you know what I mean? It's just like, you really.
I mean, we're like comfortable here, like, like we're like ourselves and stuff, like, except for like the whole fighting part. But I feel like that would be anybody. I would hope that you would kind of hold you fighting with your significant other living with somebody else.
Yeah, especially your grandparents.
Yeah.
Be respectful. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
So it's not that like we're not comfortable, but like we're ready to have our own space. I feel
I'll
like
argue
that
with this motherfucker on the phone though.
We do. We be texting. I'm like, I hate you. Don't talk to me. Like, whatever.
And your smelly feet, you motherfucker.
Literally, guys, that's how we argue. Or sometimes like we're like, oh, I freaking hate you. Like, you're freaking stupid. Like, I'm not joking. Literally, we're like that. And we're closing. Even though the door's closed, we're like still like, oh my god, like fighting like that.
Slam it, but I'm like, and then I stop myself at the end, and I'm just like.
All right. Literally, so like stuff like that, and then
I mean, it sucks like huge for me, y'all, because I'm a real prideful person, you know what I mean? So living with somebody else, especially at my age, and I have kids, it fucking takes a toll on me, y'all, huge, big time, like, and it sucks. And I'll even sit there and like I'll even like cry by myself, you know what I mean, and just be like, damn, like, what the fuck did I do, or where did I go wrong? But It's literally, to me, it's a mindset thing. So it's me just changing my mind and self-improving myself, and I'm actually working on that way. So I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be good.
And then how he feels that way, I'm like, well, dang, like, which we did want another kid, but we didn't think it was gonna happen. Like, I guess
like
that's
that fast, or what?
The situation we were in, guys, because literally, I found out, I didn't even know I was pregnant. Literally, I thought something was wrong. Like, me and H were already, like, he wasn't, I don't know. You told me, you're like, you need to get fucking help because you're not the same. You're like dead inside, he told me. So, I was pregnant, but I didn't know because TMI, I was still getting my periods.
Yep.
Actually,
everything was normal.
Like, and usually I know right away when I'm pregnant. Like, I know. And with this one, I didn't. I ended up going to the doctor, like, to make sure everything with me was okay. Like, you know, I went to go get a checkup, and then I told her, and she was like, well, we're just going to go ahead and do a pregnancy test just to make sure before, like, you know, we start taking, like, the next steps, and you're pregnant. So,
you got a baby.
Yeah, and then, like, I'm like, how he's thinking, like, oh, well, I'm a man and blah, blah. I'm like, well, dang, like, if I didn't have Medley right now, like, Harmony could, like, had gone to, like, preschool or something, and I could be working, but, like, my grandma, it always tells us everything happens for a reason. So I've been real big on everything happens for a reason, and we basically have moved with my grandparents. Like, we have never lived with my grandparents as long as we lived with this long. Literally, we've lived here for like 1 month, a few weeks, and stuff like that. But I just think it's so weird how we always lived here when our kids are little. Yeah. Which, in a way, I like that because my kids have like this bond with my grandparents, and my grandparents.
She's just emotional.
I'm emotional. Are like the best grandparents ever. Like, to me, they were, and now my kids get to experience that. So, even though we've had plenty of people talk shit, even family, about us being here because they fucking think they know it all, I'm glad my kids get to experience that part, like, with my grandparents and stuff, like. And my grandparents even say, when y'all leave, we're going to be so bored. Yeah. Because Harmony and Symphony, like, literally make my grandparents' day. Yeah. And there'll be times, too, like, we'll, like, literally go to Hereford all day long. Or we'll go do stuff all day long so my grandparents can have a break. We've even, like, rented a hotel, guys, so they can have their own time. And we're, like, you know, like, we've done stuff, too. So it's not like we don't go nowhere, you know. But they enjoy it. Like, literally, my grandparents can go out of town, guys, and they're, like, calling us, like, what are the girls doing? Yeah. Nothing. They're just chilling, watching TV. Like, stuff like that. So, I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. My grandparents get to kind of see my girls grow and, like, have that relationship with my girls. So, I guess you just gotta look at the bright side of things, too, sometimes.
I think that's what it is. It's just... It's literally what I said is a mindset thing. You literally have to look at the bright side of things. What do they call it? The silver lining. You just gotta. There's a silver lining in everything. So I mean, you just have to look at that, and you have to just overcome whatever pridefulness or whatever thing you're going through. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, even if
and like even like now too, like us going through what we're going through, the little bump on the road that we're going through. We're going to actually be together for 11 years, guys. Yeah. Like, if y'all didn't know that. So, it's not just like, it's like fresh. Like, no, guys, this is an 11-year relationship. So,
I don't know if anybody's been together that long, but they could tell us if they started fucking each other up at that time. You know what I mean?
And but sometimes, like, to be completely honest, and I feel like we're barely starting to talk about it and be a little bit more open with each other now. Yeah. I don't know if it's like because we're getting older, or like I said, we're really like, oh shit, is this like really it? Like, do we need to be like more open with each other? I feel like there's like a lot of unresolved issues that we had like from the past that we felt like we dealt with and we really didn't. Yeah. And especially me, because I always felt like, I always tell him, I always feel like I like forgive him for all the fucked up shit and all the bad shit he's done, and just like kind of just like, oh, I'm over it, but I'm really not. Like, even though at that time I really felt like, oh, I'm over it, like what he did is fine. Yeah. And then when something happens again, I'm like, okay, I wasn't over that, so I'm still mad about what happened 2 years ago plus what you did like again or this year or 2 weeks ago or whatever it is. And I feel like I'm barely starting to, like, I guess, be open about that. Yeah. Because I would always say, and I've even probably said it on lives, yeah, I forgive him, I forgave him. And like, to be honest, I really did think I forgave you.
Oh, like you thought you did?
Yeah, like I really did, like with all my heart, thought I did.
But if something ever happens, it just comes
back. Yeah. Yeah. Like, definitely. Even if it's not the same thing that you've, like, done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
just little shit.
Like, oh, he didn't freaking wake up to feed the baby. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker.
Well,
like,
remember that time when you was fucking with that
girl? Yeah, literally, guys, like little stuff like that. And
you could wake up for that, but you can't wake up to
Yep.
feed this little motherfucker.
yeah, literally, like stuff like that. Like, and I'm barely like now starting to realize that. But I feel like I'm 26, guys, and now that I'm 26, I'm like starting to like see a lot of stuff, even like from when I was younger, like growing up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I feel like all of that is like,
that's been a little weird for me as well. Like not like that, but like just maturing. Well, I think it's maturing in my mind. You know, just like thinking about stuff in different ways. Like it's literally maturing like in my mind, and it blows my mind because I'm like, damn, be like, I would have never thought this way back then, you know, or a year ago or a few months ago, you know what I mean? I would have never thought. And like, it just blows my mind that I think that way or see things that way now. I mean, like the other day, something happened with her and like I texted her about it, and I was just like, man, like I never thought about this. Like we've been together for this long and I've never thought like in your way, like, you know what I mean? Like I finally for the first time in my life looked at something in her eyes, you know what I mean, or like in somebody else's shoes, and it hurt me, you know what I mean, like it literally hurt me to the point to be like damn, have I been like this my whole life with everybody, you know, like have selfish? I been selfish my whole life? Like it blows my mind. Yes. Yeah, I know that now. Thanks, fucking dick. Yeah, but it's crazy, y'all. I mean,
no, and not just like that. Like I'm saying, like a lot of stuff has just like it's just weird. I just feel like everything's like going on, and like I said, like stuff that like back then when I was like 17, 18, 20 years old didn't bother me like from my childhood. Now it's like bothering me.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Like I don't know if I'll ever get into that or.
No, that's on you.
Probably not, but just like stuff like that, like is like starting.
I'm putting everybody on blast.
Like it's like starting to like come up, guys. Like even though like with my dad, like a lot of stuff I never realized. Like I'm the way that I am, like towards him too, probably because I never had my dad.
Yeah.
And just like little things like that is like starting to come up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't give a shit about this, and now like it's starting to bother me, and now it wants to bother me whenever I'm having like relationship problems and I'm going through it like within myself and like all that stuff, guys. And it's just a lot because we're already like going through it like in our relationship, and I feel like we're going through it like individually too, because like I feel like I should be further in life and I should do this and I should do that as a mom and as a partner and as a person, and he feels like the same way too. So it's like literally been a lot, and a big reason why we haven't like really like, okay, like this is it, or and we haven't even really even said like, okay, well we're gonna continue to try. We're literally are taking it day by day, guys, and I cannot stress that enough. Like we're just going with the flow.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
Even though we're going through this, like literally our girls know nothing, guys.
Yeah.
At all. Like even though Symphony is actually gonna be 8 on March 12th, and she's already counting down the days, asking us, Mom, how many days until March 12th? Like she knows nothing. Like they know when like we're upset with each other, but to really know like what's going on, no, they don't.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean,
to a certain extent,
growing up, man, I would always see my parents fight. I would always see my mom try and knock my dad out. My dad's like,
but did you ever?
What I mean?
Were you ever scared? Like, oh my god, my mom and dad are gonna not be together.
Yeah,
really?
Fuck yeah, dude. All the time. Well, I mean, when we were younger, you know what I mean? And my parents were younger. My mom was still young, you know what I mean? And my dad was already older.
Crazy.
Yeah, my dad was already older. He had been through that before, you know what I mean? Shit like that. So my dad kind of knew. Yeah, he kind of knew how to handle the situation, you know what I mean? But also, my parents weren't the type of parents to sit down and talk to us about anything. So I don't know how to handle all this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to handle like
us talking,
being an adult. You know what I mean? Like, my parents never did that. Like,
and my family, my mom and my stepdad were real big at like sitting down and talking. Like, literally, guys, we talked about the kitchen table was our. We talked about everything, sex. If we had questions about anything, like life, like their past marriages, or like how, you know, like my mom used to always tell me, like, when I was young, you need to respect yourself. Like, just different, literally any conversation you could think of, we talked about it, guys. Like, even now as adults, like, H has gotten better throughout the years, but he used to dread going to my parents' house because we were gonna get life lessons and all of this.
That's pretty cool.
Which,
now I'll sit there and talk to her stepdad, like, cool.
Which I'm like super thankful for that, because like us going through what we're going through, I have actually gone to go talk to my parents, and my parents are fair, guys. My mom's like, I know how you are, like, you know, but I also know, like, the past of what Hilario has done, and you know that still affects you, blah blah, like stuff like that. But my parents are really
fair.
Yeah, but
like,
and we talk
like,
about
they're really like, just because she's their daughter and stepdaughter, they're not gonna take her side. Like, they literally like look at both sides and be like, okay, well, you know,
and that's for everything, guys.
I feel like her parents are really good at trying to fix stuff. You know what I mean? Like, don't just jump to the conclusion and just be like, all right, we're done. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't do that. And I love that about them, because they will sit there and make you fight. And I mean, maybe that should just be in our minds, you know, just to fight. But we live in a world with social media and all this shit that's just so easy for you to just say, all right, see you later. And, you know, back then it wasn't like that at all. They didn't have that shit. They were just like, all right, you know, we're gonna fight until we can't fight no more.
Yeah, and then I've never like wanted to jump on it neither, guys. Like, because like, I don't know if I think I've told you this, but because I'm scared to be single. Not like I'm scared to be single because I've never like got to be single. What if I'm like fucking wild and all, like those girls that I see, like, bitch, go take care of your kids. What if I become one of those?
I mean,
and I'm just scared. I never got to do that. What if I finally get to do all that stuff, and then I'm like, oh, this is what that feels like, you know?
I feel like there's girls out there that I know there's girls out there that go out and fucking leave their kids, but I know there's some girls that will go out every now and then and leave their kids, and people still talk shit. But that's not the case.
And not just that, like, those are just like the little things, guys. There's like a bigger picture, like my kids, like, you know.
Yeah. Like,
my number one thing is my girls, so that's why we haven't jumped on it either.
Yeah, I mean, When me and her were together,
I come from divorced parents, so I know what it's like to grow up like that, and he doesn't. He has his parents together, so I feel like I look at like us leaving each other totally different than what you do. But maybe now you see it different, but back then you used to not see it like how I see it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I mean, the way I see it now is like I had my parents, you know what I mean? Like, and I would, it's really unfair for my kids to not have their parents, you know what I mean? I mean, and if that's not the reason that we're staying together because our kids, is because, I mean,
no,
you would have to fix this, you know, in order for our kids to know what real love is, you know what I mean?
Because eventually you get older, there's people that I know that were like, my mom and my dad fucking hated each other. Yeah. And then they end up leaving each other when the kid fucking graduates and shit like that. Like, you're like, what the hell? And I don't want to be like that, guys. No. Because I kind of grew up like that for a while before my parents like divorced. I think my mom wanted to try just for the sake of me and my sister, but it didn't work.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't do that, because a lot of people used to say that too, even when we got back together, whenever we had harms.
Yeah.
he just went back with her because they have another baby. Like, no, bro, he was already paying child support. He could have stayed gone and just
already paying child support. Right. Yeah, that shit was done.
Yeah, so it wasn't like, you know, it was already like basically set in stone. Like, you know, everything was.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no reason like for you to really have to come back, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's been a lot though.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's been tough for me mentally, y'all. I'm not really the person to fucking cry and shit about fucking mental health, but it's been mentally, y'all. I've been fucked up. Not even gonna lie, yo. But I mean, I'm not fucked up to the point where I'm gonna fucking go murder myself and shit. But I mean, it's just it's something that I can fix myself. It's a mindset thing.
And that's how I am
I have
too.
a huge thing now, y'all, with excuses, with not making excuses as much as I can, because I mean,
now you own up to it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I will say that I am starting to see he does own up to a lot of stuff now that he used to not own up to.
Yeah, it's a huge thing, y'all. With you could either make a way or you can make an excuse, and I'm making a way as much as I can now, because whenever you make excuses, you fall deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole that you can never climb out of. So it's way different now, my mindset wise, y'all. And I still need to fix a shit ton of things, tons of stuff for myself, for Desiree, for my kids, for everything, y'all. And hopefully we can get that done. I think we can. I think we will. But it's literally why we've been gone, y'all, for so long.
And because we wanted to come back, but I'm like, how the fuck are we gonna go back? We're not even fucking happy with ourselves. We're not happy with each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to go on live and pretend.
Yeah. For me, y'all, it was a huge thing with me wanting to do it, because I love doing this podcast. Even though we don't even have that much people watching, we make great content when people don't watch it. It's okay though. We'll still continue to do it. But I have a huge problem with that, like, because I didn't want to make one podcast and then it was supposed to be a weekly thing, you know what I mean? So I don't want to fucking come in here and make one podcast and then the next week nothing for a whole nother year. And I know that would happen because it's happened tons of times before. So that's something that I didn't want to do.
And I kept on telling him we need to make a podcast, because I have been wanting to go live, guys. I'm still affiliated with Foxy Bay and stuff. Like, I'm so grateful for them that they've been like patient with me, like, and they haven't kicked me off of their gut.
The vibe's not right here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like, and the vibe's still not right here, guys. It's so hard. It's so hard
definitely
to go live here. I don't know why.
It's
not like my grandparents don't. My grandparents like aren't all up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's just the vibe is not here. But whenever I did go live, I didn't want to go live and like be fake as fuck.
Yeah, definitely. So when we start going live again, y'all, well, hopefully me and her are fine. But when we start going live, it'll be...
Sorry, I'm calling my lawyer.
It'll be whenever we get a house or a spot of our own. I feel. Come here, pup.
I might go live, just, you know, like, just a little...
What's up, man? Come here.
Like, just
If you ain't seen Milo in a while, what's up, pup? Oh, I just showed his wiener. What up, pup?
Don't delete our video, YouTube.
Don't delete my video. That's a dog wiener. It's not mine.
No, I might go live, just like randomly, just to go live, you know, to see if I still remember. But
yeah,
it's just not it. But like I said,
are you ready to go live though? Like again, like on a steady stream when we get like a spot or.
I think so, but I'm like, guys, when I say I'm going through it, like with myself, I don't even really get dressed and put on makeup anymore. So
that's you think. That's not her, y'all. That's not me.
Is rusty, guys. I'm like, oh my god. So, but I'm ready to go back, guys. I like see people doing makeup, or I'll see like looks on Instagram. I'm like, dang, I need to get back to it.
Yeah.
But
when you start going live,
but
everybody's
I need,
gonna start going live again when you start doing live.
I know. Don't even get me started. No, But literally, I need whole new makeup, guys. Like, I've been so lazy, and I don't even put on makeup. Y'all are gonna freaking laugh. I should.
Her old makeup is Harmony's makeup.
Yeah, she already told me. But literally, right now, guys, not because we don't. I could afford at least a $5 freaking foundation right now. Definitely. You know, but I don't even put on makeup that much that I haven't even went to go buy one that right now. So if y'all see my makeup looking a little off,
yo, this motherfucker got Ulta gift cards and everything. Yo.
I'm mixing a super dark foundation and a super white foundation to make my color just because I don't want to go and buy. Where did your dog go?
I think Andre. Milo. I don't know. Oh, he was laying down.
Oh, sorry. To make my foundation.
Yeah.
Just because I've just not been feeling it, guys. Like, I'm telling you when I'm going through it.
So this is all a her thing. That's basically what she's saying. Yes. That's a her thing.
This pregnancy, guys. Okay, Medley is my 4th pregnancy. Okay.
Yeah.
And my 4th pregnancy, I got stretch marks. And it's so depressing. Like, I don't even like to look at myself in the mirror, y'all. Like, literally, it's that bad. And then, like, I freaking hate when people are like, just go work out. Bitch, it's not that simple. When you have no motivation, how are you going to get motivation to go work out?
Excuses.
Probably. But literally, I have none, guys. Like, literally, if I get up, and people are probably going to be like, that's disgusting. I take a shower before I go to bed, though. But if I get up, there's sometimes I don't even want to, like, take a shower.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I have...
But I feel like, man, if you don't do nothing in one day, then you don't have to in one day.
I have,
you know what I mean?
Like, no motivation, guys.
I shower every day.
Multiple times
times, because I shower when I poop.
But I always take a shower. Like, you're going to make people think I don't fucking take a shower. I always take a shower before I go to bed. But, like, say I wake up at freaking... You're going to make it think you're the one who said it. 8 a.m. I don't take a shower until, like, 10 o'clock at night because... I'm just don't want to do nothing. Like, I'm just over it. And there's, like, not enough.
So what you're saying is it's a you thing. It
is.
See?
But I'm saying I'm going.
Fiasco.
Shut the hell up. I'm going through it, like, in myself. And then we're going through it, too. That doesn't fucking help.
Yeah. That's why you got to fix it. You got to fix shit. Fix shit.
And I'm just, I don't know, guys. I'm still, like, emotional as fuck. I'm already an emotional person, but, like, after I'm pregnant and when I'm pregnant, oh, my God, like, I can't even handle myself sometimes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. And then a lot of people, I'm the kind of person, guys, when I'm going through it, like I said, I probably do have postpartum depression.
How long does that fucking last?
That shit could last for a long time.
I know you had it with Harms, but you didn't have it with Sim. I thought everything was normal with Sim.
Well, I was, because I was, like, because of what happened to us, like, you know?
Yeah.
So with Harms, I was like horrible. With Medley, I was okay, but I have it, like, you know, I think I do have it, but it wasn't as bad as with Harmony. But I'm the kind of person everybody's like, go to the doctor. No, I'm gonna get myself out of this
out of the funk.
Yes, out of this headspace that I'm in. I even did. That's why I started my whole makeup page, because I was freaking all sad and depressed and all because I was lonely. So that's why, because H was working so much and I just had Symphony at the time. I didn't fucking drive at the time, so I was literally stuck at home. So that's why I started my makeup page. So I always get myself out of it. I haven't been doing makeup, but I've been being not a baker. What would I call what I've been doing?
A kitchen bitch and Barbie.
No, but I've been making like chocolate covered strawberries.
Bro, she's a baker now, bro.
Yeah, so I always find something since I haven't.
The strawberries fresh.
Don't know how to bake strawberries. No, just kidding.
Bake them hoes.
So I've been like doing stuff like that. I always end up finding something to like get me out of that.
A little funk.
Yeah. So I've been doing that. Even just for me and my kids to eat it. Harmony would be like, "Oh, can you make some white strawberries for me?" I'm like, "Yes, baby, I'll make some white strawberries for you." And
we need to take a trip to Colorado, yeah.
And all kinds of stuff like that, guys. So I've kind of been doing that since I haven't been going live to do makeup and stuff like that. Yeah. I just find things that make me like
happy.
Yeah.
Or at least a little joyful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dang, I'm the shit. Like, you know, you like see what you do, and then like when I would do my makeup and it came out bomb, you're like, fuck. That's how I feel like when I do my strawberries. I'm like, dang.
Because I was like that when I seen that one girl at fucking James Avery when she had the orange face and white fucking.
Don't
neck.
be talking about that, because
like,
that's probably that's probably how my freaking foundation is right now.
You're making your own, dude. You're whipping it up.
Yeah, so if it's off, it's because
that girl had no excuse.
He was like, "Did you see that girl?" I'm
she
like,
was looking
no,
for a
what
necklace
girl?
that could divide it perfectly, so she could have the white neck.
I'm like, no, what girl? And he was like, her foundation was so orange, Joe. And I was like, I didn't even see her, dude.
Dude, she looked like a Fanta.
Or the Oompa Loompas.
Or the Oompa Loompas, dude, with the green hair and shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, but even though we're going through it, guys, we still have good days.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good few days.
And then the next few days it might not be that good. Like, we just literally going with the flow.
I have faith that it'll get better, y'all, especially when we get our own spot. I mean, I'm not putting it all on, you know, because we live with somebody, but it's a huge thing in my mind, and I think when we have our own spot, like, that thing wouldn't be bothering me so much that I could focus on everything else. You know what I mean? And that's my problem. Like, I've never been able to focus on multiple things at one time, and I mean, maybe I can figure out how to do that, but right now, like, it's my head's like really, really blurry because I got a bunch of stuff coming up, y'all, and it's really just I'm trying to, focus on one thing at a time. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard. Hopefully, whenever we get our own spot.
And right now, like, in our relationship, I feel like I'm more like, and this is your turn to fix us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel you. You want me to Bob Builder this shit by myself?
Yeah, because I feel like I've Bob Builder us for...
fair. That's fair.
For almost all these years.
That's definitely fair. I like everything, y'all, that we've been through, like this past time, and like all the shit that I've fucking ever done before, like ever in the fucking 35 years that we've been together.
Literally, that's how long it feels.
For the first fucking time ever, y'all, I'm like, yo, like you really, you're fucked up, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally fighting with myself in my brain. Like, bro, you're a fucked up individual, dude. You really are. And I'm just like, dude, I gotta own up to all this shit, you know. And if there's time to fix it, I'm gonna fix it now. You know what I mean? So, I feel like I have like a time, like a little, what the fuck is it? Like an hourglass going against me, like
the clock is ticking.
Yeah, it's running out. But I have faith that I'll fix it on time with us, with everything, with my whole fucking life. You know what I mean? Just. I mean, maybe there's other people, because I feel like I'm old as shit and that I'm fucking like way behind. But everybody always tells me like, nah, bro, you're young as shit. You can fix everything. You can fix this. And I'm just like, bro, like I feel like I'm fucking 85 and shit. Like I don't have much time. But
I feel like that too, like, has a lot to do with like our relationship problems too, because we feel like we're not where we're like supposed to be neither in life.
Yeah, maybe we did grow up pretty fast.
We did. We've been together since I was 15, guys, and he was 17, and literally have been living together since we were 15 and 17.
Yeah. And I mean, even before that, even before I had got with her, I was already I had did everything already. Like, I was doing music in fucking 8th grade, so all the other people that were with me were all older than me. They were all fucking already going to the club and shit, and when we do concerts, I would go with them, and I was fucking 14 years old in the fucking club, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then, like, when we got together, too, like, I think he kind of, like, forgot, too. Like, he would be like, oh, well, my brother has this, and my other brother has this. And I'm like, bro, they're, like, fucking, like, 4 or 5 years older than us.
Yeah.
And so, like, that was, like, a big thing, too, guys. Like,
I hope...
That has been a big thing with us too. Like, I'm like gonna be honest, like, I don't want to say envy people, but we would be like, dang, like, they have a house already.
I definitely don't envy anybody like that like is like friends or like I know, you know what I mean?
No,
like, I would envy like a bunch of my family, definitely. Like damn, man, like
they have this.
Like my brother, like, oh man, like this dude had a house at 17, you know what I mean? Like, he owned his fucking house at 17.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, dude, like,
I want to
I'm
be
fucking
like that.
young.
Yeah.
I want to own my fucking house and shit too.
And then like even like and me, like there was this people that we would hang out with, and I swear, like in my mind and just looking at them, their relationship was like the best thing ever. Like he loved her so much, and they're not even together no more.
Yeah.
And literally, I used to be like, oh my God, like he just loves her so much.
I feel like we've talked about this a lot, like about us not comparing ourselves to other people. But like, I guess now in this maturity stage that I'm fucking going through, like I'm 50, I mean, I finally actually understand it now.
Yeah, like we're like, dang, we did, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I still kind of don't fully understand it if I'm still crying and bitching about not being where I want to. You know what I mean?
But I feel like that's
I think that's
everybody.
a personal level, though.
Maybe.
Like, I really hope that, like, because most people out there, y'all literally, like, on social media, what did Kevin Gates say? That the social media is like people's highlights and shit. Like, that's their highlights of their life. That's not their actual life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and
like,
I feel like we forget about
yeah,
that.
everybody
We forget
forgets about that shit. Everybody does. So, I
like,
mean, I know
the girl that posted like the big ring, like,
yeah,
you don't know what happened. Like, you don't know all the struggles that they've been through, or if she forgave him or he forgave her.
Mm-hmm.
For her to get that, guys, like I don't know, like that was a big reason why I wanted to come on here, because that's all I would see on social media is like, oh my gosh, like they're just so beautiful and like la la. And then I'm telling you, like people would snap me and be like, oh, you and H, or like H is such a good person,
like,
or such a good man. I'm just like, bitch, okay.
I don't even rub my feet.
Like, no, like literally, like I'm like, it would make me mad, because I'm like, what if she's over here, like, you know, like idolizing us or idolizing you or me, whatever, you know?
Yeah, but I
like
think,
whenever I used to tell you, I want you to be like those people that aren't together no more.
yeah, but I just feel like, man, I guess this kind of contradicts on what the fuck I just said, but like, what if that just makes them better people? You know what I mean? Like, what if them seeing people's highlights
there's that too,
makes them better people?
But
you know, fuck, man, that literally just rips what I said apart.
No, it might, but no, I feel like social media is like just ass. It's just literally not even joking. It really is.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think it like will make you a.
It won't make you a better person. No, definitely not. But I mean, maybe it'll make somebody treat somebody better. You know what I mean?
Maybe, but then like you can have, but then you can have those people that are like, I want a relationship like H and Joe. No, you don't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I like when you watch them videos or like people do stuff for homeless people. I'm like, man, that's dope. Bro.
No, but don't get me wrong. I mean? Like whenever I still watch like videos of like certain YouTubers and their husbands and like they do stuff, like I still get giggly and like happy, like yes, like oh, like that's so freaking cute. Like I'm not like fuck love and fuck like. I'm not like that right now because we're going through it, you know, like, oh, they're happy, fuck y'all. Like, no, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
This is just another rough patch in our relationship. How many rough patches do you have? Because we're going on 11 years. Like, are we going to have, like, a lot more? And, like, if we stay together?
I feel like people that have been married a long time that watch this, I'm pretty sure they'll be like...
Please let us know, because, like that's...
You're all right.
That's, like, a big question. I'm just like, dang, like I said, maybe, like, I feel this way because we've been together since we were so young. I'm just like, fuck, am I going to have to put up with his bullshit when I'm in my fucking 30s?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, maybe that's wrong. Like, do I got to put up with your dumb shit, like, when I'm 30?
Oh, no, definitely not. I don't think so. Especially if I'm like, trying to change my mindset and self-improve myself right now. Mm-hmm. Definitely not. But, I mean...
We don't know.
My dad's out to do my mom bullshit, you know what I mean? But my mom don't be swinging on my dad like she used to, you know what I mean?
She doesn't calm down.
Yeah, because my dad fucking headlocked that motherfucker. Like,
I should fucking swing on your ass.
Yeah, nah, my dad never did that, y'all. But he would fucking like bear hug her ass because she was swinging, y'all. She was ready to knock my dad out. And she was nah, bro.
I've been ready to knock H out, y'all, but he better thank God that we're living with my grandparents. You better think that man every day. There was a few times
though, man, like when my parents would fight, and my dad would be like, "I'm taking Jacob." I'm like, "Bro, hold on, What about your little son, bro? What about me? Hey. Take me too, bro.
He was probably already potty training and everything, and you weren't.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that would be you. You would try to take Sim. You wouldn't take the other ones.
I was probably a little pooper still. You're right.
No.
But I have faith she'll get better, y'all. I do. Maybe y'all do too. She don't, but I do.
I'm like gonna be honest. I think I'm just already to the point where I'm just like, I don't know no more. Cause I've like, I don't know, like tried and forgave and like told you everything that I needed to tell you for you to change.
Yeah.
And then like he has changed. Like I don't want to say like you haven't changed, but something always happens again.
Yeah.
And so I feel like you changed and then we're back like to square one. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, okay, like you're saying that you're going to change. Are you going to change for good or we're going to like go through this again? So that's why I think I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever happens.
Just see whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. That's why I'm saying like literally right now, guys, the ball is in H's court. So it's all on.
I have no idea what time is on the clock or nothing. You know, I just got this ball.
I can't tell you neither because I don't even know if you have 5 seconds, if you got years, if you got months, if you got weeks, if you got days. I don't know neither. Don't know.
So all the dudes watching this just sliding her DMs and see if she jumps.
Oh, there's been plenty and they crack me the fuck up. Oh, and let's talk about that.
What?
So on our social media, a lot of people think we're single.
Yeah. Even though I have a picture with Joe, like, right on. She don't, but I do. Like, bro, come on.
Because I was like, fuck him.
I'm going to go back to the normal one, too. I don't take normal selfies, y'all. I took a selfie the other day for my cousin, TJ, because I was wearing my Virginity Rock shirt. And he was like, hey, send that to me, and I'm going to show it to his son, Tamisa. And I was like, all right, bro, I got you. So I was just like this. But, I mean, as far as, like...
I was going to say,
as far as that shit, I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah, but...
This motherfucker be taking selfies all day, though. So she got a photo album of just fucking profile pictures. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, but out of all those pictures, how many pictures do I like enough to put as my profile picture?
All of them could pass as profile pictures to a normal person.
I guess. But, no, like, literally, a lot of people really do think, like, we're single. Like, there's girls that be adding H, and there's guys that add me. I don't know if anybody's sliding his DMs. I don't think he'll tell me, though, like, to be completely honest. But there has been guys that I've shown H to, because some of them are guys that he knows.
None of them, no girls have slid in my DMs at all. But, I mean, that's how it goes, though. Like, but it don't even matter with girls, like, at all. Because guys will slide in girls' DMs no matter what, even if they have a boyfriend.
No, to be completely honest, like, a lot of guys have not, since we've been together, like, when we're together, they don't slide in my DMs. But right now that they think that we're not together, and, like, I look single on Facebook, they be sliding.
The niggas is dusty. They be sliding all the time. I guarantee you, all the girls that watch you, they be sliding in their shit even if they have a man. All of them. Niggas don't give a fuck, dude.
And the only reason why girls probably have not slid in your DMs is just because how silent, like, let's be real, how silent you kind of been on Facebook. You really don't post, and you're really not super active on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? I forget that it, like, cuts off. He hasn't really been super, like, active on Facebook. He had a stupid profile picture. Okay, and then you switched it back to us, so I'm pretty sure they're like they don't know. Yeah, so
Broncos.
So they don't know, because I'm pretty sure they would, because H just be acting like girls never be sliding into your DMs.
They don't. They do not. I'm not attractive enough for people to just slide in fucking DMs like that, dude. Definitely not. But this one. do you want to go back to 2018? Huh? They never did.
Nobody ever did. It was just completely you.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. See, this motherfucker want to knock me the fuck out already.
Because he's lying. He be fucking lying. And even say even if you don't slide it, if they don't slide into your DMs, if you would message them, they would message back. Maybe,
because I feel like now
I hate the girls that are like, well, I wasn't really flirting with him. Bitch, you were flirting with him if you fucking replied back.
No.
Yes.
It depends on what the message was first.
That's besides the point. You flirted back and you gave the okay to him, basically saying that you could continue messaging me.
I mean, I guess. But I feel like girls now just automatically think you're hitting on them.
Because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is.
No, the fucking see, you're one of them girls. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Really?
Bro.
So whenever
some
guys,
not like messaging wise, but like when you're walking down the street and shit, like
excuse me, I was not meaning to burp.
This dirty ass motherfucker. Motherfuckers raise some of their sons to not fucking just hit on everybody they see. You know what I mean? Like just a fucking friendly hi.
Guys, by the way,
damn, bro,
my hair is falling out. Freaking ridiculously right now,
bro. Goddamn.
Like my pelos are like in the growing back stage. Like I'm bald, like right here a little bit.
Like a Siberian husky. Oh my
like
God.
My hair is falling out so bad. If I would just go like this, a clump would come out.
You can make a wig out of this motherfucker.
I'm not joking. It's horrible right now. See, I'm even going fucking bald.
Bald head.
I'm fat.
Bald head.
I'm fat. I have stretch marks now. My hair's falling out. My skin is just, I don't even know what the fuck's up with my skin lately. It's like
in weird ass places.
It's oily, it's dry, patchy. Like I just don't even know.
Definitely.
It's just been one, guys. It's been one.
It's been crazy.
But
I don't know if it's ever been this hard before. I mean, it probably has.
I think it has, but I don't think everything has all happened all at one time.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so.
Yo, if I climb up out of this shit, oh my God, yo. I should never be depressed ever again. Ever.
No, but the main reason really why I wanted to like make this podcast was just because I didn't want to go on live and be fake as fuck. And just to remind people, like, not everything that you see on social media is what you think it is, guys.
Yeah.
So don't ever, ever, ever be like me and H and compare or think that everything is
A-okay.
Yeah, because probably not.
No?
Probably not. But other than that, what's been going on? Like, our girls are good. Harmony and Symphony, I'm telling you, are the best big sisters ever. Harmony is...
That's a grown ass woman, yo.
Sim is more like, oh, I've already had a baby sister.
Yeah.
You know? And Harmony just loves her sister, guys. She's like, good morning. Like, she's just something else with Medley. And that's her baby sister. And my baby sister this. And we can't tell her, like, I'll joke around and tell the baby, do you want me to spank your little butt? And she'll be like, Mom, she's just a little baby. Don't talk to her like that. Like, she's the best big sister. Symphony's the best big sister too, because like Symphony's like getting to that age where like, I don't want to say she's like pulling away, but she's not like Symphony no more. Like, she does stuff like more secretly, like, you know, like she'll mess with the baby like more when nobody's really paying attention.
Yeah.
Or, Mom, I'll help you with the baby. Like, I don't know, it's just different. Like, she's getting bigger, guys, and it's so sad because I don't want them to grow up, guys. The world sucks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And she's like,
it's definitely sad for me. Every time I see like memories or something, I just like cry a little bit because I'm like, damn.
And
I don't even. Well, my parents can't cry from seeing me a little because they don't have pictures of me or nothing. I'm just unknown.
And then like we've been going like last year. Well, since like COVID was like more big last year, and then in 2020 we didn't really get to go to none of her school function stuff like Valentine's and Christmas parties. And this year we got to, so we got to kind of see like Sim at school, like with her friends, and it's like so crazy because I'm like, oh my God, like I remember, like, I used to, you know,
Yeah.
like, she's real comfortable at her school, guys. And Sim is actually a transfer at her school. We literally have a school that is, like, not even, a minute away, if that.
Yeah, we have a school, like, maybe
Up the street.
1 minute away, but we take her, like, 20
minutes away.
Every morning. Yeah. And I'll continue to do that because I love that school.
Yeah. I never thought.
And they love her.
Yeah, and they know who Symphony is. Like, it's like so crazy.
They even know Harmony. Harmony don't even go there.
Yeah, they're like all those teachers are ready for Harmony to go there.
Yeah.
So
Harmony's not ready to go.
Yeah, she says when she's 5 she's going to school.
Yeah.
But whenever we go to Sim school, she's like.
Yeah, all the kids there love her too. They're just.
And
like,
and I think Symphony hates it because they're like, oh my gosh, Symphony, y'all look alike. And Sim's like, I know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still fight all the time.
Definitely.
Harmony and Symphony, and then they're fake.
Fake as hell.
Yeah, but nothing's really been going on. Like I said, Symphony's birthday's coming up. Harmony turned 3 in October, October 3rd. Maybe I will do a birth little podcast. Because a lot of people are very interested in how my delivery and birth went.
That was cool.
Oh, so cool. Because something came out of you, right? So cool.
Men give birth 9 months before y'all give birth.
Y'all's feels good. Ours doesn't. Yeah, so.
Get mad at God for that.
So y'all let us know, guys, what y'all want to hear.
Yeah, what
topics,
you want to hear about? Man,
like all kinds of stuff, guys. Yeah.
Every time I tell y'all to give us questions, y'all don't give a shit. So I mean, let me know. I mean,
yeah.
Y'all send a message to the Facebook to Show with H and Joe, or comment on the video, or give me a comment on hers.
Yeah, whatever, guys. Like, we're being like totally transparent, so I'm pretty sure y'all have like a lot more questions, guys, that we're willing,
even if they're not about us.
Yeah,
I mean,
that we're willing.
you.
Yeah, that we're willing to answer. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more questions that y'all have that we didn't answer, and since we are willingly put it out there, what is going on, like,
yeah,
we'll answer it.
Definitely.
I think we're pretty transparent with everything that we answer.
Yeah.
There's like some stuff that we might not answer, but pretty much we'll answer pretty much anything. But yeah, guys, so that's what's been going on with H and Joe.
Yeah. We'll have some more episodes for y'all as well.
Yes, guys, we're gonna try to
not just this sad one.
We're trying.
All right, not just
we're
this
trying
fucking
to we're trying to
one.
be consistent, guys. Even if we have to fucking do a podcast in our car, we will do it in the car.
I will eat a fat ass burger in the car with my shirt off and do a fucking podcast.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to see man titties, but I mean,
yeah,
it's all right.
Oh, I don't think you have man titties.
Maybe, I don't know. I gotta hit the gym, y'all. I'm be making excuses to not hit it, so I gotta make excuses to hit it.
I know everybody tells me, like, this is how paranoid I am. They're like, go work out. Like, I don't think maybe I can, but I don't think I'm the kind of person that could work out at home. Cause I'm like, bitch, you could sit down and just,
too lazy for that.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I need the gym environment, but I'm not ready to take my kids to the gym daycare.
Yeah.
Cause you never know what could happen there neither. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe the people that work there are fucking amazing and great people, but I just don't trust nobody with my
I'm
babies,
just paranoid,
man.
and Medley is like way too little. Harmony will fuck you up if you do anything to her baby sister.
Yeah. That's baby D right there, yo.
Show is.
Man.
Yeah, maybe we'll get them on a podcast too, because I'm sure y'all want to see them too, guys.
Yeah.
And so y'all could meet Medley too. They all look alike. We just copy and paste, literally. So they all look alike. So maybe in the next few podcasts, you know, they can just do a little pop in, or maybe we'll just add a little clip of them, just so y'all can kind of see them. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for still being supportive. Thank y'all for like still messaging me, checking on me, guys. Thank you to the people that still purchase stuff from Foxy Bay and still think of using my code. Just thank y'all guys for just being supportive and being awesome. Definitely. Like, y'all still haven't forgot about us, even though we freaking have been gone for a whole damn year.
our 7,000 follower giveaway, we're still going through with it.
The only reason why I haven't really like done it neither, guys, is because a lot of those followers are like,
they're just bots.
Yeah,
they're literally like out of nowhere. Like she would get like 100 followers a day from just like fake people from India and shit. I know there's real people in India,
and I know some people would like say hi and stuff.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I wanted it to be like legit. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, since there's 7,000 followers there, I think there's way more than 7,000.
I don't know. I haven't even clicked on my makeup.
We'll still
page.
Definitely do it. I don't know what the price. I forgot what the fucking price was. It's been so fucking long, but we're still definitely gonna do it. And yeah, maybe we'll start doing a lot more giveaways, especially on the show with H and Joe. So
yeah, we'll probably.
I'm gonna clickbait the shit out of this title, yo. Oh yeah.
I could already think of questions people are gonna ask.
Yo, it's gonna be funny, dude. Oh yeah, I already know.
A lot.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm probably not gonna answer a lot of them.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm like in the I don't give a fuck no more.
Now you know how I feel.
I sure do.
But yeah, yo.
I was gonna say something before we ended this.
Okay, well, fucking say
but
something.
I forgot. So
God, fuck.
I'll probably think about it when we end the video. Yep, I'll probably think about it when we end the video.
Alright.
And yeah, we gotta hurry up because I gotta pee. And like whenever you just had a baby, you can't hold your pee no more. So
yeah, our merch link is still up and it still works. Everything like that.
And
I'm actually gonna lower. I'm lowering the prices. Like I'm not gonna profit off of these at all. I'm gonna fucking lower them to as low as fucking possible, and all y'all gotta pay for is the shipping and then the product.
Oh yeah. I know what I'm saying. Our social media. Some of the social media stuff is like different. Like you don't have Snapchat no more, and we'll probably make like
I totally forgot. Yeah.
And we'll probably make a TikTok for the show and H and Joe, maybe like he'll switch his, or I don't know.
I'm gonna start doing a bunch of different TikToks, and I'll let y'all know in the next podcast why. But yeah, we're gonna have different TikToks and different not different Facebooks. I think they'll stay the same, but we probably will add another Facebook and add another Instagram for my business. So y'all will see that. I don't know if she's gonna start maybe fucking strawberries with Joe. I don't know. We fucking do that.
Like that TikTok. No, guys, this is just like for fun right now.
Just to get my
mind off things. I might sell some though. Like I'm not even gonna front.
Want some shit?
So I might for
come up, bro.
What's the next holiday? Not Easter. What's before Easter? St. Patrick's Day. Maybe I'll make some for St. Patrick's Day.
You got greens?
Yeah. So cool. I might make some for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, and like we'll just see. For Easter. Because your girl be getting overwhelmed, so that's like a big thing too. So I don't want to take on too much and get overwhelmed.
This motherfucker don't even like any of us. Me or her kids, and she wants to make strawberries.
Bruh, I don't like you. I like people. My kids.
Fuck out of here.
Sometimes I don't.
Come on, Milo.
But, okay, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we will see y'all next time.
Deuces.